Jeff Keeley, put a little pep in your step, Jeff. Come on, come out there with some energy. Hey, wake up, folks.
I love the
Where's
energy.
the energy?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time.
Dude, why does he seem low energy?
Special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while.
Fake date, Dante.
Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
None of those things sound good.
Yes, some brand new games.
Okay! I don't want Lego bricks, zombies, puppets, or Roblox, dude. I want...
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become.
Okay.
Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
Can they give a shout out to white male streamers for once?
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people.
That is wild.
Work in Uppsala,
that
Sweden.
Is wild.
And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer
Solo
in Australia.
dev.
It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay.
As someone who played that game, a true masterpiece.
We're not there yet,
a true
but it is
masterpiece.
A monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
Who bravely asked, what if JRPG but French?
With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve.
What is it? What is it?
Let's take a look at our first
Song!
new game announcement.
Silk Song?
You think you're the Harbinger.
Turn it up.
You might be.
Souls-like game? Weird enemies? Man with a sword for a head? Dude, Souls-likes have gotten so popular.
You're a weapon, child.
Oh, shit. Oh! Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, listen, if it's good, I don't care if it's another Souls-like. Souls-likes are fun. You fight really cool enemies. That's the only thing you need is really cool enemies. There's a gun? Okay, this looks pretty cool. I have nothing to complain about.
Until you fail. Then what?
The enemies look fucking cool. My only thing is, what was that game that came out recently? It was like Kingdom of the Fallen or something. And it was like, kind of like this, but it didn't have that Souls difficulty. Lords of the Fallen. It kind of was mid. I'm worried this could be like that. Like, it looks cool, but it's actually kind of ass. Like, the way it plays matters a lot. Anyway, that looked cool. I think I got, thumbs up.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight, or even live at risky reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Wait, I gotta play this. I'm Star Wars Pill lately. I gotta play this. I'm going live tomorrow. Who dat, you wanna play? Who dat? Star Wars fan? You wanna lock in, play this? Can I get to play as Club Shitto? Dude, based on the last time they did it, dude, don't bring Palpatine back. Did I just hear Palpatine laugh? Somehow he returned again?
All right.
Careful with the fucking lore.
Welcome to Summer
Please
Game Fest,
don't do
a
any
legendary
lore.
game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
Oh my God.
And
Is
we
he
are
checking the fucking
honored to have
boxes?
him with us for the first time
Kojima?
at Summer Game Fest in
Oh,
person.
no.
Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, it is. Jeff Keighley. Mix it up, bro. You're doing the checklist.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
This is like,
So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思い
Everyone
ます。
experienced the pandemic.
this is like Tim Burton making a big deal out of it. My next movie's gonna have Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp in it. All right, Jeff Keighley brought out Kojima. Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit!
Playing the game. It's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
All right, let's see the gameplay.
はい、
They're friends IRL. We know, because he talks about it every year. We're all aware that Kojima and Keighley are friends. It's constantly referenced and shown and. Okay. Okay.
Welcome. Have a seat.
It's like you and Gavin. Yeah, my good friend Gavin.
Over here, please.
Okay. You can't smoke in here.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
A porter?
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
He smokes Newports?
What?
Porter is Death Stranding lingo for transporter for delivery person?
so you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Oh? Oh?
The girl. You're alive.
Same frat.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Yes.
Mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the
That
trailer
was
back
like
at South by
a fucking
Southwest. We
scene
got a
from
little
a
bit more of them
French
here.
depressing
Tell us a little
film.
bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要な
Bro.
キャラクターです。
It's a very important character.
ニールと
We're gamers. Show me
Neil.
Mario
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
let's go,
I
and
can't
jumping on a
really
Koopa's
say because
fucking
there'll be
face.
spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
you
you
know,
know, he will not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさんの代わ
time,
りというそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very popular
From a
character.
marketing POV, this
But
is
I
the
think
most
we have
insular
to
announcement
kind
to
of like
only
top
fans
that
of the first
character.
one.
So Luca
If you don't
Marinetti
know
was a
about the
great
first one,
actor,
this
and
is
I
like
think
completely
it was great.
unintelligible.
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
あの
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know.
Bro, you should
I know
spoil
what I
brought
something.
today.
But there is more
Give
to
people
share,
context.
and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を
I'll
出します
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neil.
に来てください
Oh, that'd be
So
great.
hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right.
All
thank you
right.
so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank
A
you.
legend. Batshit crazy,
All
but
right,
he's a
and
legend.
now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am
She
so
British?
excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting
Who is she?
new
I have no
project
idea.
from Raw Power Games.
Friend of
New
Jeff.
team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy,
Okay.
and lead massive armies into epic scale battles,
Age of Empires?
as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, Age of Empires? Wait a minute, I'm curious.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Raw Power Games. Okay.
Ambitious men do not listen. I sought no
Oh,
war,
wait a minute. Wait, what is this?
but war found me.
It's not gameplay, but
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
chess too.
But some paths, once taken,
It's
have
like Age of
only
Empires,
one
but first person. Dude,
I shall
make
find
this
no
a
peace.
great single player game.
On this road, there is only death.
Don't make it multiplayer. It's multiplayer. Fuck.
But that's just my story.
I mean, this is cool.
Go
Oh,
write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. I honestly can't tell what the fuck that game is like.
That was a very cool
How
new
does that
project
play
in a
out?
brutal European medieval
Like,
world.
I'm intrigued for
now
sure.
it's time to hang
How
on
do
to
you-
the
is it
edge
Mountain
of
Blade?
tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
Someone said it's a match 3 puzzle game. After that whole Tom Hardy speech, they cut to a fucking gems matching. That'd be so fucking based. Well, I'm giving up on Sonic. Hey, actually, didn't Mario Kart isn't it kind of not so good? Is this Sonic's chance to shine? I heard the new Mario Kart's kind of mid. Kind of mid. It's the exact same as 8? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I just heard today from people that played it that it's like, Well, Hatsune Miku is in Sonic, so the world is saved. Joker! I still hold out hope that a good Sonic game can come out. Listen, I loved, like in my top 10 games as a kid was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And it wasn't that crazy great of a game. It was just good, just solid, fun.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Okay.
Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic
Dude, you
Team
guys are right.
and the Sega Arcade Racing Team.
A Chow Garden game would
You
be
can feel
awesome.
brand new experience from the new future Travel Ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Oh.
So you can
Little
race against
dig.
all
A
of
little
your
fucking
friends
shots
across
fired.
all of the platform.
Holy shit.
Lastly, I have one
The
more
war's
thing
back.
I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Minecraft 2!
Minecraft and Sonic. I
All
guess
right.
you could say.
Say chicken
you gotta
jockey.
go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story
Chicken
that eclipses time.
Okay. Horrifying setting, dark gothic, swords. I've seen this. Is this Duskbloods? The Switch 2 game? Katanas stabbing vampires?
Time. For some, it heals.
Candleface. We meet again.
For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
Okay.
Our hopes lost long ago.
Oh, he kills women. Not very cool.
But you,
What did the candle do?
you have the power to change all of this. weapon to wield. Let you undo the sins of ruin. And this time,
Did I have to get on the weeb train? If I keep
Maybe the
ruling out
next.
every weeb game, I'll have no games left by
you'll
2030.
find how to save us all.
I gotta watch some anime, dude. It's taken over the culture. I feel like if I talk about a movie that has human actors in it to someone under 25, they give me the blankest look. Like I gotta watch a fucking. Except for the Minecraft movie, I'm sorry. Code Vein 2. All right, not for me, but I'm sure fun. Epic Games. Fortnite 2. Fortnite Chicken Jockey Racer. Let's get more kart racing games. Now, wait, what is this? What have we here? To the one who hears this message. We are waiting for you. Little Nightmares 3? No, it's not the same art style, but this is... Now, this is intriguing. Oh, you're just fucking dead. Okay, like a Little Nightmares-esque creepy fucking game. Okay, only thing I hate about this game so far is the pistol sound is so weak. Give me a louder pistol, that's it. In time, you will find us. Sounds great. If the reviews are good, I'll play it. On God, that looks like a game you can beat in one stream.
That was a
I love
very
it.
moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive.
It's from
an
Sweden.
atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026.
Half my pistol, I know, the
to
pistol
Epic
sucks.
Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and
Oh, I
published
think
by
we've seen this,
PlaySide,
yeah.
releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Is it Mickey?
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
Just gunning down.
They won't even know what hit them.
Oh boy.
Jack Pepper, Mouse PI for Hire. Could be fun. Could be fun. Beat
Another
it,
role
toots.
for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises
I'm
in
the
the
one person
world.
pogging.
Any guesses? Let's take a look.
A new RTS? A new RTS in 2025? Make it good, I'll grind it. Make it good, I'll grind it. Don't make it shit. Game of Thrones RTS in 2025? Wait a minute! Don't be slop.
You may think
Don't be
you
slop.
know
Don't be slop. Don't be
how
slop.
the game
Don't be
is
slop. Don't be
played.
slop. Don't be slop. Don't be slop. Don't be slop. Please, God in heaven, don't be slop.
Is not
Don't be
the
a mobile
game
game.
you know.
Don't be a mobile, sloppy mobile game. Show me gameplay and it looks good. Please have an economy. Please have an economy and it's not just like auto-managed for you. Please make a real RTS. Please, with a campaign. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please have microtransaction
Is
mobile
your
match 3.
legacy.
Dragon's OP. Lamau, Dragon Abuser. You pick the OP Targaryen Civ, OP abusing dragon loser bitch.
You decide
Fucking
who wins
resign.
and who dies.
Big A pop capped on 12 White Walkers. Forgot to build a house. Show me gameplay! I'm gonna lose my mind. Show me gameplay. It's Game of Thrones, I get it. Just let me see 1 second of gameplay and I'll know. White Walker Jon Snow? What alternate universe is this? He Wololoed him.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you! I didn't see a damn... Dad, you showed me a fucking trailer.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Oh, how many can you fit into one game? Add roguelike in there. You get NL to play it.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
This looks just like Atomic Heart, though. That game ended up being kind of mid.
The dawn of a new era. The era of Atomic Heart 2.
Could be good, but fool me once, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Looks good. Looks good.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Mundfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
Cool.
But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Okay.
I can still barely believe it myself.
Okay. Yeah, I like big ideas.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Okay. It's the Rubik's Cube sequel.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What does that mean? This is like the same... It's kind of like the same game. Right? It's like... it's the same appeal. Let me tell you something. I don't think... The Cube. Multiplayer, right?
Cute little guy.
It
The
has the
Cube
same butt
is yet
technology,
another new
yeah.
project from Mundfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe
I
on
see.
a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the
I
edges
see.
are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever
MMO.
evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC
Dude, I
and
got
consoles this
flack for
holiday
skipping
with
this.
multiplayer
Apparently
fun for up
it's
to 4
fucking
players.
cool.
You can pick between 15
So I'll
Marvel
bet chess.
characters
Let
to
me
play,
see.
but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Is it a different game? Okay. What game is this? This looks more fun to me. I love the Ninja Turtles game like this. The side-scrolling beat 'em up from like the 90s style beat 'em up with crisper animations. This shit looks fun, actually. Yeah, it's 90s kid pandering for sure. And we deserve to be pandered to. We're the best generation.
This isn't hell.
Capcom.
Oh my wells. What is this place? Also,
bro,
you don't have a chance.
If aliens ever invade and tarnish our world, we better hope we have a lot of samurai. Because according to video games, the only way to stop them is with the blade.
Not enough.
You would not survive for that.
Pick your battle, piggy.
Like, if you can't parry in the apocalypse, you're screwed. It's all about parrying. Oh, this looks cool. Is this a sequel to a franchise?
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for jewels.
It's not Ninja Gaiden.
Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Sasibaka. Onimusha Way of the Sword. That's a franchise. But I haven't played the previous. Game of Thrones RTS screenshots?
That was a new look at Onimusha Way
Well,
of
I'll
the
look at that
Sword,
afterwards.
which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom.
Okay.
Now let's completely switch
Smiley.
gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital
Damn,
puppeteering
Unreal dominating
pipeline.
this show so
It's
far.
actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade
Dude,
fighting action.
You know what would be
Check this
fucking
out.
awesome? Is a Souls-like Sesame Street game. Where, like, you have to fucking slaughter Big Bird and, like, walk down the street and everyone's trying to kill you.
million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
You're like Oscar the Grouch with a fucking shield and a sword. That'd be so sick.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
Wait, what is this?
What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here?
In engine?
Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
This is an engine. It's crazy.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Take control of
Red crap burnt toast carb blow. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
This looks good. It looks funny. It looks graphically insane. If that's all in engine, it looks pretty fun. I don't get how the gameplay goes, but that looks hype. That looks hype.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
What does that mean? Are you a liar, Jeff?
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound.
blueprints, too.
Wolves and lambs.
No, this is like...
Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Wait, what?
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
It's like Among Us,
Killer
Knives
Inn
Out?
is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules.
But it looks so...
But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn.
No.
Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember.
It feels like there's a
deceit and
cool idea
deduction
in
are your
there,
strongest
and it's
weapons
buried
in this
under
game
slop.
of life or death.
Like, literally took a
Your
dumpster truck of
invitation
slop and poured it on top of a cool
awaits.
idea. But there's probably something there. Killer
That was
in
Killer in, a
multiplayer
24-player
Knives Out type thing would be
multiplayer
really
game
fun.
from Square Enix where you compete in a game of
They
life
might
or
have
death
overcooked.
using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I don't remember this game. Why is it so exciting? Why is everyone hyped for it? Arc Raiders? It's a quadruple A game? Well, then it has to be good. Arc Raiders.
Breathe.
Okay.
Let your
maybe
body
it's-
settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind
It's
of
an
all
extraction shooter?
distractions.
Not for me then, really. But do you think it'll
You
be
don't
better
have
than
to walk this path alone.
What is Bungie's one?
Surround
Marathon.
yourself with resourceful friends.
This will be better than Marathon? Okay, well then it'll probably be pretty good. Marathon's not dead, bro. It'll
Here,
come out.
You are in control.
That looks kind of cool. You know, I could like, I mean, this gameplay mechanic of extraction shooters seems really fun. I never played Tarkov. Like, I don't even know if I'd like it or not, but it actually seems like I would like it.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO
It's already
genres
out.
with a thrilling cinematic story.
This is already
it
out.
arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th,
I'm wrong.
but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Dune. Can I play as Timothy Chalamet? Because if not, I'm rioting. Can I play as Timothy Chalamet and go courtside to Knicks games? You're like the Lisan Al Gaid, bro. I'm the Lisan Al Gaid. It's better. Kart racing. Add Dune Kart racing, you cowards. So many new games for Elon to be #1 at. I bet he's excited right now. I bet you're right. Elon's got plenty of time to grind now that he's out of the White House. So this game, to my understanding, is a multiplayer survival game where you can build stuff on the planet of Arrakis. And can go farm and can go... It's Rust. It's Dune Rust, that's right. Dust. Call it dust, dude. Isn't this just Halo? No, it's not like Halo at all. Dune Awakening. Cool.
I saw my world fall to ash.
You're not the only one. Everyone sees that in video games. Souls-like? When the void calls.
Try as I might to curl their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Heroes must rise. Okay. Join the Sentinels. Multiplayer. Or what? Wait, what is this? Wield the power of gods.
Some say time stops for no
Souls-like, but what's the twist?
Neither man nor god, living nor dead.
Is it multiplayer?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds.
No
You need
twist.
only take my hand.
Well, everyone is leaning.
Return to the past.
Everyone is doing Souls-like
Where your journey
in the same universe, it feels like. It's always like this weird, twisted gothic horror.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But
It's
the true
very
end of the
Elden Ring
story
coded.
has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling?
This is an MMO? Finally a game for me.
Once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you would end up here.
Gotcha game?
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimus?
Ah, it's
this
Wuthering
time?
Waves, a new update. Damn, that's gonna print money. I'll tell you that.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
Silk Song! It Loki kind of is. Cool art style.
And don't come
Meow.
back.
Memories in orbit.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called
What?
Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
That's kind of cool. How does that work? I mean, what a cool idea. Oh God, body horror. A handcrafted co-op journey. I can't wait to play one day of This Withstands. I can't wait to play the first 4 hours of This Withstands.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Looks cool. Looks cool. Maybe I'll play with Ari. That'd be fun.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
I wanted the pizza. I did some voice acting for this, by the way.
Because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family.
They're in
my
Italy?
Beautiful daughter, Isabella.
And they're speaking accented English?
For people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to, teach them a lesson.
That's true, that's what they did do.
Remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit?
It just needs to flash forward to a big map of Sicily with 600,000 icons of things to do on it.
When Isabella became involved.
Of like, go here, kill 5 mobsters, go here, kill 3 mobsters, pick up the pizza pie from...
His family. Loyalty.
I want to see an Ubisoft
We do
map,
not
please.
always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Mafia, the old country.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Let's see what... Oh, a stud. I get it. I get it. +2. I'm a little slow. Duck bricks. Okay, Lego logo. Doesn't this game already exist? It does look like Captain Toad. Oh, but you can build things in-game to cross... They copied Tears of the Kingdom. Nobody should be allowed to build in video games anymore because Zelda did it. It does look interesting. But it's a trailer, right? I want to see some gameplay. Voyagers, huh? I mean, it's a lot better than playing Coco Melon if you're a
Hello,
kid. That's
Summer Game
big.
Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters.
True.
And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like
she's the voice of
never
Sandy?
before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of
Chills.
Destiny.
Fucking chills.
Yeehaw!
Holy chills.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally
Timmy
radical
Turner?
team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination!
Holy cinema.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course,
Is it one
opposing
that
enemies and
automatically
bosses.
finishes the
Here's
last part of the game for
exclusive
you?
New look.
I did love this game. I just don't know. Something happened. I stopped. And I... I'm not going to play it now. I have to... Totally forgot. I don't even know how to play. I don't remember the controls. Holy fuck. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, Lies of P was genuinely a great game. Really fun, really snappy controls, cool enemies. It was, I mean, it was fun. Lies of P Overture. When does that come out? Today? Shit.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today
Pies of
across
Leap.
all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Silk Song. That's how I describe Silk Song.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
We saw this, right? It's like the horror Harvest Moon.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates.
It does seem kind of creative and clever.
The garden is lush and green. And
Yeah. Yeah, I like this idea.
dinner's ready.
Fractured Blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
to do a cutesy Harvest Moon type game that gets more horrific. Wasn't very subtle though.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Blade and Soul Heroes. Dude, I'm actually not kidding. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. Anime games are becoming a higher percentage of the games at these shows every year. Which means people are buying them like crazy, which means they're printing money, which means I'm out of touch. Like, I just have to be real with that. Like, they used to be a tiny percent, and then now it's so big. People just love this shit. And yeah, we win again. Everyone in the fucking chat spamming anime slop until it shows One Punch Man, and then they start spamming, oh my god, One Punch Man! Stupid anime slop till it's the anime that I like, and then it's... then it's fucking cinema. The Seven Deadly Sins Origin. Wow! I wish I could live in an anime. It'd be a lot nicer in this shit real world. My parents were always fucking making me doing homework in there. God, I wish I could. And nobody understands me. I bet Miyako would understand me. She'd be my true love. You're reading my thoughts. Fuck my 3D life. Fuck my stupid 3D life. Oh. What? How many frames did you...
available today.
Oh, Unreal Engine stuff, okay?
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Sada will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
I mean, big year for Unreal for sure.
We find a way.
We altered the course of nature.
Jurassic Park game?
Unleashed genetic power across continents.
Is it the
Now, it is
zoo
up to
top-down
us
version?
To nurture what we have set free. To find hope within this chaos.
Oh, it's the Ark.
Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World Evolution 3. I didn't know you could first person or third person drive a car. People play the first two sold really well. They did well.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hi, Celia.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming.
Okay.
As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Yeah, very retro. Like, very retro. Let's see how loud you squeak. Yeah, I mean, it probably is a great, well-made game, but I never really liked that level of 8-bit. There's like one level beyond where I think it looks good, but once it gets too 8-bitty,
This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done...
Yeah, 16-bit, I think is
Kyle
right.
Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says.
Silksong.
Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma.
Okay.
Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silksong trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably.
What?
A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Oh, it's Deadpool.
All right, let's take a look.
Deadpool canonically is friends with Jeff Keighley. I don't buy it.
Yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Quintuple A is pretty good.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and dysfunctional with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit?
He's wild.
I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
It sounds so...
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Is that actually Ryan Reynolds?
with Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
There better be a Silksong trailer after that.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Yeah.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Hey, what is this? Dude, there's been so many anime games. I'd be happy for zombie games to make a comeback. It's been a few years. Bring back zombie games. I miss them. It's Dying Light? Okay, well, that looks good. You say that? Dude, this is the first zombie game of the show. It used to be every other game was zombies, so I got annoyed with it. This looks fun. Nothing wrong with killing zombies.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Return to form for the Dying Light franchise. Damn. Dying Light, the Beast. All right, dude. What about an anime zombie game? Everyone could be happy.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Someone said HBO's The Last of Us the game. They should make a game adaptation
There's
of the
the big
show.
news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom
And then make
week.
a show adaptation of that
This
version of the
next game
game.
draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Wait, Outer Wilds dev?
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
Publisher.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Holy shit, 90s simulator? Maybe late 80s?
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs.
Hits.
They all play WoW Classic? I guess so.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
I've seen it.
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed.
Yeah.
There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
Yes. This is
Just
it.
getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each
Wait, it
moment.
really is Hades. It really is anime Hades, huh?
Get ready.
This will probably do well, actually.
Everyone,
Animates?
we will live on in this world. No matter what
I mean,
hardships
Hades is
await,
just such a perfect gameplay loop.
we fight for a future filled with hope.
Big koi fish? Shredded koi fish character? Wait a minute.
Towa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
I can play as a fucking Gigakoi?
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Towa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern
releases
mysticism.
today! Come on!
Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Axe of Blood. How come his solo dev gets to be on Jeff Keighley's show, but I solo developed get to work by myself with all the coding by hand, and I don't get to be in the show?
The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Wait, is this like, this game is, what's the, Sifu. It's like an updated Sifu. A Sifu-like. Insanely good for a solo dev game, huh? Isto, when are we making an anime game? We gotta make some real money. Let's make an anime Souls-like / mobile match 3 gotcha open world RPG friendship simulator.
Bad.1
with zombies and roguelike elements. Dating sim. This looks fun, dude. I mean, Sifu was fun, but it was hard as shit. Sifu's actually one of the hardest games I ever
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Okay. 20XX. This is just modern day Toronto, right? Scott Pilgrim. Beat him.
Ramona Flower.
Two-player call, beat him up. Millennials, get in. Older Zoomers, get in. Younger Zoomers, boo.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh, I do love.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision.
Is this a sale? A trailer for a sale? I thought it was going to be a DLC. I loved RE Village. That was a great game.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Craft hard. Fight hard. Scavenge hard. Eat hard. Okay, come on.
Your hard just got harder.
Okay.
We can't wait for you to discover Mindseye when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
Woo!
This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting.
Gameplay.
We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
What? Atrioc? Thank you. Yes, I will happily do it. Wait,
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
Awesome.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient and misguided.
Dude, that's awesome.
She likes a drink.
I love Casino Royale. I love Hitman. I love going back to Paris.
Smith, no. He's the only one.
Oh my God, you can poison his eye drops. You can poison his eye drops or get a razor cut card and cut him or...
Welcome to the VIP room here at the
Or
casino.
put a bomb in the deck.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Le Chiffre.
That's fucking awesome. When is that? June 6th?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
That's out now?
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year.
I'll play
However,
right after this.
Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Hey, that's fucking badass! Holy shit, he's so handsome. How's that fair for the rest of us?
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So
yeah, you killed it.
When Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk.
Propane tank.
Visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. Yeah. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you.
No.
He reads you before you read him, so
no,
it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well,
That's
Con
awesome.
Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me
so
on.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
Hey, very cool. Iowa,
Great
you're
stuff.
killing it.
All right, now here's the announcement of a
You're
new
killing
party
it,
game
Iowa.
coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
Lego Party! Wait, is it like Mario Party? Lego Mario Party?
It's an action.
It is! It's Lego Mario Party! Wait!
Golden bricks.
Dude!
But will you be helped by friendly crackers?
Okay, I'm sorry to pause this, but we should talk about this. It just feels like lately every studio realizes they can just steal whatever they want and add their own IP. But it's like good for consumers. It's like something that's traditionally been like, oh, this is only for Mario. This is only for... Nah, fuck it. We can steal it and do whatever we want. Like, you don't own the gameplay rights to Mario Party. But everyone's realizing this all at once and everything's getting yoinked. It's kind of crazy.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes,
Toe stepping?
anything.
Yeah, in
Okay,
Power
but
World.
certainly
Power
not a
World beats
giant
Nintendo.
crab, a mythical king
Everyone's
cobra,
just
master
running with whatever they want to do. Any idea they
Those were
have?
literally just on screen share.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
That's Queasy! Holy, well, I have to play it
Oh,
now.
that is looking mighty tasty.
That was kind of fun,
All right,
low-key.
next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space,
20
hoping to get their
players.
hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th
This game looks fire.
for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what
It's
it means
1 month
to get
away,
into
so
some
what does it look like?
serious space shenanigans.
Somebody in the background said, let's go. Okay. Is it a extraction shooter?
Reactor overload.
Concord 2? Wait, isn't Dreamhaven the studio of ex-Blizzard devs?
I've got the artifact.
Okay.
Laser gun installed.
This feels bad.
Now
Huh.
their ship is flying.
Huh. It could be fun.
Is that the artifact?
It's kind of like a little bit of Space Sea at Thieves in a way, right? Am I crazy? Or
I think that wasn't our ship.
Space Sea
I'm
at Thieves
proud
literally?
to reveal
Okay,
to you
so
the
yeah, so it
next
looks like.
game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now,
That's like
here is the
baseline
global
stuff.
reveal
It's
of
3D.
Blighted.
You can play it alone or with co-op.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this?
I don't know.
It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory.
Okay.
Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived.
Okay.
And passed their knowledge to future generations. Until Sorcisto, in his lust for power,
Sorcisto
consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight.
That's fucked up to do,
Harbor
Sorcisto.
I see.
A Bastion-like? It is very, 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 very Hades coded, but it feels more like Bastion than Hades.
The vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. Do you know what's crazy? Is that game could be good. There's so many good games, I guess. It's hard to stand
There is
out.
more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Cloud.
Ew.
It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the
Silk
new Mudfish
Song.
Powerhouse label to bring this
Put the S on the
insane
left and the
Unreal Engine
K
5
song
game
on the
to
right.
life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Silsong. Team Clout? That's what I'm on, baby. Ugh, yucky. Yucky. Ew! Okay, this looks like Resident Evil Village, so it looks actually fucking good. It's not like Outlast because you can actually fight. You have a gun. This is like the last Resident Evil. This looks good. If you're into horror games, which a lot of you are not. Oh my god, dismemberment real time? This looks fucking good. This looks like RE Village. And scary as fuck. Ew. Oh, it's fucking Resident Evil Village or what? So it's actually called Ill. Oh, it is. Okay. I thought it was gonna fill out the fucking.
Okay. Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one
And
of
you can kick
2025's
babies.
most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing.
Is
When
it piloted
the
by
release
anime
date?
teenagers?
Well,
Good question.
Here's Mecha Break's latest trailer.
Good
with the
question.
answer.
Are these mechs piloted by anime teenagers? Please, God, yes.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Wait a minute. Not really. What is Sawano? Dude, the Mecha Apocalypse is groovy. It's a good time. It's so Gundam coded. Give it to me. Ba, ba, ba. Boy, these mechs are causing a lot of damage. They should just talk it out. Hey! Wait, are those subs on my stream? You just said 10
In
gifted.
this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines.
Must be on theirs.
Built by a small 8-person studio, this
Silk
is
Song.
Infinitesimals.
Oh, this is the one where you're bug-sized, which is like Silk Song, but...
Mechanical is approaching.
We must now face a stark reality.
Birds are coming.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join. There's no more.
Huh. It looks kind of cool. It looks a little scary, honestly. I feel like I'm not so scared of zombies, and I'm more scared of a fucking dragonfly that's way bigger than me. And I'm fucking small.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I
Silk
think
Song.
we all know very well. Please check this out.
Silk Song, finally. Thank you so much. Excuse me? Are you afraid of the dark?
Happy birthday.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Happy birthday to
Yo!
birthday. Happy birthday.
She's back or remake?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です 皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30
30th
周年を
anniversary?
迎えることが
Sale?
でき
Another
ました
sale?
ありがとうございます
Remind
さ
you about
て
the sale?
お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですがもう少しだけあと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思いますそれではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたしますありがとうございました
Why do this? If you just don't do anything, I assume that.
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for
I
that very
assume
special
that. You
message.
don't need to have
we
a
cannot
trailer
wait
for
for when
that.
the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
That's crazy. That didn't need to exist. That was literally cruel. The Old Spice commercial?
Let's rumble. Alex.
All right.
Good enough. Welcome back, Silk Song.
Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Fighters Edition, I see. Night Street. What is this?
Yeah. Flag time, baby. Julia's ring. Get 'em, y'all. Alejandro.
I don't know what game this is, But I can tell you the servers are going to be empty 1 month after launch. I can just feel it, bro. I can just, I'm not trying to be mean. I can feel it.
Countdown begins.
Wait, is it a... I guess they're going for a TF2 kind of thing, right?
Adios.
Honestly, it looks kind of cool. It something doesn't look good or bad. It's like, I think people's got so many choices nowadays that I just think if it doesn't really hit and it's multiplayer,
Wish list now.
it's gotta like hit, you know? You can't be
That
like
was
a
Last
6 or
Flag,
7
a
out
new
of 10
online
live service
action
game where you
from
just
the new
get
indie
swallowed
studio
up by...
Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th.
The Black Myth Wukong success, they're doubling down.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
I mean, Black Myth Wukong was such a smash hit.
You can't change how it ends.
Yeah, very Sekiro coded. China Sekiro.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Falling Feathers. Cool. Cool. Brass Lion Entertainment. Damn, they're throwing a lot of games at us. I respect it, Jeff Keighley.
This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Oh shit. Wait, what is this? Classic hip hop?
Where is the Wu-Tang clan?
It's a Wu-Tang game? It's a Wu-Tang video game? Is it also a beat 'em up? Oh, wait, what? Presented by Ghostface Killer. If it has new music in it, I'll play it.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Hasn't Guild Wars been... since
My
like
calling
2004?
takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their
2010?
greatest weakness? Me.
2012, I see.
my story.
My story. My story.
I had a
is
friend who
yours.
graduated. I graduated high school with, who went to work on Guild Wars 2 when she graduated. That was a long time ago, bro. Let's go! Mongil Star Drive! Damn it, are they just stealing Final Fantasy stuff? Didn't those look like chocobos? Completely different? No, those are like basically chocobos, right? They're just... Genshin Impact! Is that it? Silk Song finale. One more thing.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back, and I met Johnny Silverhand.
If you've already played Cyberpunk, you should play it again on the Switch. It's just a better experience. There's no better platform for the Cyberpunk experience than Nintendo Switch.
Enter a surreal world where you're down on his luck
scalping
outcast
prices.
who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike.
It's
Here's
just
Into
worth
the
it.
Unwell.
What is this? This is the mouse game, right? Or no? This is not the mouse game? Depression Simulator? My average chatter when I mention one piece of bad news?
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Oh, shit.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
What kind of game? This looks like,
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
a movie tie-in game that I would play in 2003. That's what it looks like, kind of like a fucking early GameCube, PS2 type
Do
game.
look a little unwell.
It could be fun. I mean, I think the art style is really cool. It looks like Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's what it looks like. It looks like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Hey guys.
Wait, I don't care about Splitgate. I'm gonna pee.
Prue, the co-founder of
Make
1047
FPS
Games.
great again.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
Can he complete the comeback he's going to try? He shoots! He gets the kill! Now that's how you portal!
They're not done yet! They got one! They got another! They're going to do it! They're going to do it all the way! Oh my god!
They did it! They actually did it!
And you're standing on the edge, face up, cause you're a natural.
Dude, imagine I missed Silk Song. I was just thinking about it. Like, I was thinking, like, what if I'm out there? Let's just imagine dragons. It was crazy. They did not sneak Silk Song in the middle of Splitgate 2. No, I. It's also. They did it was crazy. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. It's unbelievable, really. Imagine dragging these nuts.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Silk Song. What does RGG do? Yakuza? Oh, this is the old school Yakuza, right? They already announced this. It's like Yakuza early years or whatever. And it's like Japan in like the 20s or something. I don't remember. Yeah, like World War I era Japan. Oh, 43, World War II, never mind.
It's time I close my eyes till
1943 Japan is in the middle of the war. They're 2 years from being nuked. Don't spoil.
Marco.
I'm not going to spoil it, but if I'm playing the game, they're like, go deliver this package to Hiroshima. I'm going to be careful.
No. Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえよ。
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943.
Oh, they
knowing
moved it?
RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
They changed it.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game
Let's go!
to share with all of you who've been waiting.
Let's go!
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
That's not going to be so.
When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown
only
away
made one.
by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game
Genshin
could have
Impact
been revealed,
Match 3.
we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Come on, what is it? It's just Kojima taking a shit for 30 minutes. And they filmed it. Cinema. What is this? Death Stranding 2.5?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Okay.
My office.
Now.
Coming.
It's X-Files? Just clean your desk, lady. Come on. Looking like Asmongold's desk. Well, less books, I guess.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body.
Oh,
One that
shit.
exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Why is she smiling?
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Uh-oh.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Then why are you assigning her to this?
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Why would you assign?
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
You can't find anyone else to go back to where her mother was murdered? So now it's perhaps time for you to get over it.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Hey! Help!
This assignment did not go well. Spooky.
Stay close.
I don't know Evil Within, but it looks cool.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Oh?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you
Let me see some gameplay.
Everyone's gone.
Oh shit! Oh shit! They actually did it after all that? It was a fake out? He said it'll be a blink of the eye. That makes more sense.
There you have it.
That's not even that long ago. Cinema.
And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th.
That's a
Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay. And today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon, leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Listen, they've been killing it. RE7 was good. RE8 was good.
Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right.
I'm very excited.
That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest
One more
show.
thing, though.
Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Good job, Jeff. Good job, Lucy.
Good job. Lucy got to see the
One
video
more
for the
thing,
first
though,
time.
right?
I know. I can't believe it.
One more thing, though,
You
right?
kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend.
Oh, I forgot one more thing.
And to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Playdays.
Like this
taking
one.
place this weekend in
We
LA.
have one more trailer.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios
game's never fun
around the
coming
world
out.
and deeper looks at some of the
game's never
independent
fucking
games
coming
we
out. I just
showcased
wanna play
today.
Silk
Thanks so much,
Song.
everyone.
It's been
Thanks
5
to
years
you,
I've been
Lucy.
talking
Great
about
job
it.
co-hosting.
On stream.
All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
God damn it. God damn it, dude. It's been so long. Not even a crumb, really. They said this year. And by fucking God, it better be this year. Or you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Hold me back. I am going to fucking do exactly what I've been doing for 5 years and change nothing and still buy it when it comes out. That's fucking right. That's fucking right. You better watch out. You better watch out, or I'm going to literally keep doing exactly what I've been doing, which is complaining while changing my buying habits no way at all. I'm going to pre-order it for $90. That's right. You better not piss me off, or I'll write an angry tweet while giving you my money. Not bad. Not a bad Summer Games Fest. There's some good stuff in there. Nothing like, I don't know if there was a real killer app of the show that really blew me away, but RE9 is a big finale. That's an exciting game. RE7 and 8 were fucking great. Oh, Hitman was great too. Oh, let's see. Let's check out Hitman. So, my options are this. I play it right fucking now. Do I have Hitman installed? Since this is a new PC. Or I call Linkus and a Spectacore, ideally, and see if we can get a little Hitman challenge like we did for Conor McGregor, because that was a lot of fun. I'm signing in to Epic Games so that I can see. All right, let me just message these fools. Let me message these crazy kooky cats. Linkus. Yo. What are you doing right now? Wanna play the brand new secret Swedish, not Swedish, Hitman mission? I said Swedish to beta man, but it's not true. They said it'd be a few hours. Oh, maybe we'll do it tomorrow then, I guess. Servers are still down. I see. Just do it now. It's not available now. Are you not listening, Arclight E? Liza P DLC. I haven't even beat the game. I'm not going to play the DLC. I haven't even beat the game. It's not even going to let me. It's going to be like, all right, you got to finish this fucking... Oh, Game of Thrones. Wait. I wanted to see this. So Game of Thrones, War for Westeros, has a Steam page that has actual screenshots. This is what it looks like. This looks like a real RTS. Wait, it looks like a fucking... Wait, what is it? I can't tell anymore. I thought it was going to be Total War-esque, but this looks like, a real RTS. And then this looks like Total War. Maybe it has some kind of mix. And this is the campaign, and then you move through the world to pick different missions, and the missions are RTS. I don't know, but this could be fucking fun, dude. If this has a multiplayer ladder, I would love to fucking grind it, and I'm just going to spam the White Walkers or something. I'm just going to get the cheesiest fucking Ice Dragon rush for the White Walkers, and I'm going to fucking be a terror on this ladder. I'm going to be a fucking terror. Maisie, are you in chat? Could you possibly tell Linkus to answer my DM? Oh, he already did. He said, sure, doing some glitch testing on Breath of the Wild, so I'm down. Okay, Pog. When is it available? We'll do it today, dude. We'll do it. We'll play a fucking brand new mission today. Be fun as shit. Let's see if we can speedrun killing Mads Mikkelsen. 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay. Yep. Continue. I'm logged in. Yep. That's my correct contact information. Yep. Confirm. Done linking. Okay. Please update. Did he care? He did. He said sure. Yeah, they just dropped a brand new mission today. Not even out yet. Coming out in like an hour. Let's play with Spec. Let me ask Spectacor. Spectacor, wanna play new Hitman mission like ASAP today with Linkus? Look at me. I'm a fucking coordinator is what I'm doing. Okay, I have to reinstall. Give me a second. Oh, sorry. What did Maisie say? Ugh, he didn't care. What did you say? Golly. Did you see RE9? Yeah, I pogged. You just joined? Oh, I thought you were in here for my reaction. It was like a minute ago. Yeah, I was pogging. I thought it was awesome. I loved RE7. I loved RE8. Don't slash heart me. Okay? It's a full heart. Oh boy, are you going to play it? Say yes. I mean, I am going to play it, but as I recall, every time I play an actually scary game on stream, everybody leaves. I played RE Village. I had like 50 people in here, I feel like. And that was when I was averaging like 3-4K. It's too scary. People get I always play late at night too. But I loved RE8. That was worth it. That was a fun stream. I remember I got stuck in that opening loop village for like a full 6 hours or something. The truth is people don't want to see Big A be scared. Maybe that's it is. They want to keep up the appearance of bravery. But I do get scared quite easy in scary games. That's why I like them, though. I love horror games because I get jump scared very easily. It's fun. It's like a thrill. Oh, let me take this Summer Games Fest text off. Thank you for that. Okay. Hitman is 20% installed. Did you play Silent Hill 2 Remake? No, I didn't. I didn't. Maybe it was good, though. I think what was the last great horror game I played? Maybe it was RE8. I feel like there was more. Didn't I play like a short horror game that was really... Oh, Soma. Oh, it was Soma. Soma was great. Man, that was a great game. And mouthwashing. Soma and no wonder I'm horror game pilled. Those games ruled. Those were two great games. Soma was fucking scary. And mouthwashing was creepy. But I still got scared. Yeah, I want to play. Dude, mouthwashing was such a perfect game. I want another game like that. I want a game I can beat it in like a day. And it's like a good narrative, spooky. Yeah, that mouthwashing was awesome. 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 Having a stroke. So TFT, yeah. No, not Scorn. Yes, I said awesome. I know. I'm sorry. I said awesome. Don't need to be a big thing about it. So, IOI is doing their conference at 6 p.m. tonight. Ideally showing some James Bond stuff. And I do want to watch that. But what's so crazy, this is how fucking AoE pilled I am. My mind's ruined. The game I was most excited for from that conference was Game of Thrones RTS. I shouldn't say out loud because it's so unrelatable. It's so, nobody fucking agrees. But I like the world of Game of Thrones, and I just want one good RTS, bro. I just want one good RTS, man. The second thing I'm most excited for is RE9, so, I mean, that's pretty good. Resident Evil 9, I think that's going to be a day one play for me. I really loved Village. Dude, I must have loved Village because that game took me like 10 different streams to beat. I played that consistently. It was terrible viewership, and I played it like every day for like a long time to beat it. And I just must have loved it. I must have really loved it because yeah, that game was good. I have nothing but good memories from that game. We had good channel bets. We probably did. That makes sense. They should double down and guarantee Silksong this year at the Xbox Showcase. They did it already at the Nintendo one. That's why I'm excited. It's because the Nintendo Showcase said it is this year, Silksong. Knowing what happened with the last one. So I might stream Xbox Showcase on Sunday. God, I don't want to stream the Xbox Showcase, but if I miss it and they announce the official release date of Silksong, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, there can't be like that much new stuff, dude. But it would be so funny if Silksong ends up being mid after a couple years of delays. This is going to sound like Cope, but I actually would give it 95% odds of being good. I'm actually way more worried of it never coming out than it coming out bad. Just even based on the footage they've shown, it just doesn't seem like there's a world where I don't like it. I can't imagine a world where I don't enjoy it based on what I've seen. Just because it looks like, okay, I love Hollow Knight. It's more of that with new bosses. How can I not enjoy that? I don't understand. It would be very difficult for me to not like it. But what if the story sucks? I didn't care about the story in the first one, really. You know, there's like a little bit of lore stuff and it's fun. But I said every character's name wrong till the end of the game. I called the guy Quirrell. That's the Harry Potter character. I still don't know his real name. I just think of him as Quirrell. Squilliam. Squilliam. I call him Quilliam. Squilliam. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me, right? It's like I just enjoyed the game. It was a beautiful ride, cool enemies, cool environments, exploration. You know, I get frustrated, but then it would pay off. So Quirrell's the right name? Oh. Yeah, I called him Quilliam then. We always end up talking about Silksong. Well, around big announcements, I end up talking about Silksong because that's what I'm most excited for. That's what I'm most excited for. That and Slay the Spire 2. I can't believe. When is that released? Do they have a date for that yet? Slay the Spire 2 release date. Oh, no. 2025. Dude, we're already halfway through the year. I just got to make it through, what, a couple more crazy Trump announcements and I'm there? It's worth it. That's fucking worth it. A couple more? Yeah, a couple more. Did you watch the NBA Finals? Yeah, I watched the highlights last night. Halliburton. Crazy final shot. That's like 4 tariff cycles. Yeah, he's just going to put big tariffs, walk him back, big tariffs, walk him back, big tariffs, walk him back, and then I got the game. Then I got Slay the Spire. It's that easy. Yeah, I'm muted so you can hear me chew. That's called being a good streamer. All right? One thing I never do on stream is eat. One thing I never, ever do on stream is eat. Hitman, or I'm going to do Hitman, bro. I'm getting the crew together. Boy, howdy. A lot of demanding Daryls out there. It's downloading. I don't even think the game is available yet. What if we watch something while we wait? What about a little fun, little Get Smarter Fridays? What's a fucking... Oh, wait, there was a video I wanted to watch with chat. Hey, I have a question before I get into more serious stuff. Has anyone watched the John Wick ballerina Ana de Armas movie? Is it good? Or is it not out yet, or what? It was fine. I mean, let's say I'm someone who likes John Wick movies. Like, I liked all 4 of them. I don't think they're like high art or whatever, but I just really liked them. They're just fun. I like a good action movie. Would I like this movie? It's much campier than John Wick. Interesting. I hated Mission Impossible, the new one, to be honest with you. A John Wick RTS movie. Okay. What was the video I wanted to watch? It was so interesting. It was... Dude, there's a new Gotham Chess video called Goodbye Magnus Carlsen. You know I'm clicking on that right when I get off stream. You know I'm clicking on that, dude. I'm going to watch some fucking Magnus chess. Oh, this one.
After the big...
Okay, it's a 7-minute video called My Favorite Subject in the World. It's called When Does U.S. Debt Become Genuinely Bad? And it's already got a ton of views. So, when does it become genuinely bad? 7-minute video. I want to know. When is it actually bad?
After the big tariff announcement, something happened that shocked economists, and it wasn't the stock market dropping. It was the value of the dollar dropping. Usually in times of market turmoil, it increases because investors...
Everyone, just make sure if you have all of your money in dollars to diversify into either you could do precious metals or you could do Fortnite V-Bucks. Okay? Either one. Fortnite V-Bucks will hold their value. You can have, but you need to have something that is not the American dollar as it weakens. Crypto is a great example. Crypto. CS skins. Yes. Dogecoin. Yes. Trump coin. Yes. Just not
investors
the
are
greenback.
flocking to the U.S. for safety.
We saw exactly the opposite. Money fled from the U.S. for safety instead of to the U.S. for safety for the first time in my memory.
That was a sign that something was getting different and that people weren't just shifting between U.S. assets. They were getting nervous about U.S. assets.
And that was unprecedented and something that woke up, I think, a lot of people about the issues associated with the debt.
Yeah.
That national debt was also one of the main reasons the U.S.'s credit rating was downgraded soon after.
It's not just people like me who've been talking about this for, a couple of decades. The economics is pretty clear.
So let's explain. If the national debt is concerning, when do we have to be seriously worried about it? But first, here's what the debt even is. Congress spends more than it brings in through tax revenue. For 20 years, we've had a budget deficit.
Okay.
2024's $1.8 trillion deficit was added to the combined deficits from the past years. This is the total running national debt.
I can't believe this is the last time right here. The only time in my entire life they didn't run a deficit was like 2 years at the end of the 90s. And then George Bush said, nah. Nah, dude. That shit's gay. That is so gay. And then he's like, we're going to have a war. We're going to have tax cuts. We're going to have Bush said, yeah, watch this drive and just fucking golf swing. Damn, dude. Yeah, 9/11 really did a fucking number, huh? He said, fuck it, we ball. No deficit left behind.
It's a lot. But obviously our economy now is bigger than back then. So here it is as a percentage of GDP. This is a better way of looking at it.
You guys should see this. This is an important chart. I'll move my thing down here. So we haven't had debt to GDP this high since the middle of World War II. We have World War II level debt as if we are fighting a global war, but we are supposedly in good times. So, God willing, we don't have any quote unquote bad times or any conflicts because we can't go much higher.
Still a lot. We're at World War II levels.
Oh, don't steal my...
And back then, there was a good reason to go into debt. The U.S. Treasury raised this money by selling bonds.
Buy a bond. You can be the guy to help supply the guns and planes and...
Are they going to make streamers do this in the next war? Am I going to have to shill war bonds to my viewers during World War III? Oh, God.
They still do today, but most Treasury securities that fund the debt aren't sold via celebrities. They're sold at auction. To private investors, to foreign investors, lots of companies and pension funds keep their money in U.S. securities.
Some government debt is actually a good thing because it allows households to basically save in a low-risk asset.
And sometimes it's necessary to go into debt.
Big recessions. We want to maintain the standard of living. Pandemics. We borrowed a lot in the pandemic. Probably a really good thing to do in 2020.
That's exactly when you want to be able to borrow. The problem is we borrowed when we weren't in the crisis.
Which is how we got ourselves into a world war amount of debt. And carrying a large debt is concerning for a few reasons. For one, that's a lot of investors' money going to the government and not these other places.
When they buy a treasury security, they don't buy a corporate equity and give the money to a corporation to invest. They don't stick it in a savings account and have a bank loan it out to build.
They don't buy gifted subs, okay? And therefore, I can't stimulate the economy by buying Uber Eats deliveries of Chipotle. Do you see the fucking problem? Do you see how the economy starts to flatline when everybody has to put their money in bonds? They don't buy CS skins.
Build a house. That $1.8 trillion is not available to whatever it may be that makes the economy more productive and allows us to live better. And that's why it matters to the average person. It's the opportunity that we're giving up by financing so much federal debt.
Studies have found that if the debt were to go down to here by 2050, incomes per person would be nearly 7% larger.
The thing about the national debt is it affects basically everything in our economic lives and then some, but we don't see it, we don't feel it, many people don't realize it.
And secondly, well, this is what the government spent in 2024. Social Security and healthcare are obviously the big ones. But here, more than was spent on the military, more than everything else spent to run the government, were interest payments on the national debt.
We have so much debt that we're borrowing to pay the interest on the previous debt. Well, that's like getting a new credit card to pay off the old one. And if you're doing that...
Which is base, by the way. If you do that, it's actually a really cool thing to do. Because here's the thing. If that becomes a problem, just get a third credit card to pay off the second one. Do you see how you can't lose? Do you see how there's no way to... No matter what happens, you're already set up because you can just... It's an infinite money glitch. You can borrow as much as you want. Just get the government to bail you out. Get a debt big enough and they will.
You're in trouble.
So right now, if interest rates go up just 1 percentage point more than they're expected to, it adds about $300 billion in borrowing a year.
So if some debt is good, but too much debt can be bad, when does it become bad, like unsustainable bad?
If the publicly held debt goes above roughly 175% of GDP, things get pretty hard at that point, and 200% is really the drop dead limit. And the reason why is...
This guy's like one of those climate scientists that keep saying, like, we better figure it out soon. Everything that I've read says once you hit 120% debt GDP, it's fucking over. Like that's like where we're at. I don't know if it needs to go to 175. All I've seen is once you hit 120, you can't go back. No one's gone back. And no one breaks above 120 and then figures it out.
Once you hit that limit, you couldn't possibly raise taxes enough at that point to meet the interest payments.
That's the Greek-Portugal meltdown scenario. And when that happens, number one, usually your economy's not in very good shape, so it's not generating a lot of income, so you can't tax it, you can't pay the debt. Suddenly your interest rates go way up because the borrowers want their money back. No one can afford anything. You get a recession on top of everything else. You're having to raise taxes to pay off the borrowers who are demanding their money. They don't care how you're doing. And it's a really, really bad situation, and one that should be avoided because it can be avoided. Because once you're in there are no good choices.
So we did this as an outer bound exercise, but some people ask, when could things unravel before that? And the answer is, it could be tomorrow. As soon as capital markets believe that Congress and the president are not going to get their act together, everything unravels, and it unravels very...
Well, then I don't have to worry about that then. You're telling me that this all hinges on the world believing in the stability and sanity of Congress and the president. That they're going to get their act together and figure out how to pay for this. Then we're good. We've got a rock solid team, sir. They're stable. They're genius. We're good. We're fucking safe. I would not be worried at all.
Very quickly.
Sure, this could be triggered when we just objectively borrow more than we can pay back. But whenever investors feel that the US isn't the safest place to put their money, they demand a higher interest rate. That's what happened after the tariffs when the dollar went down.
Dollar's only valuable if you want to hold something that you buy with dollars, and that would be treasuries.
And since the US Treasury has always paid its debt and interest on time, the US securities are considered the least risky investment, so they have the lowest interest rate of anything else on the market. So if interest on a US security goes up, so do mortgages. So do even the safest AAA rated corporate bonds.
Yep.
Everyone in this market is affected.
It ripples through the entire economy.
If the U.S. is riskier to loan to, then your mortgage in the U.S. has to be even higher of a rate. Because no one will loan you money when they can just loan the government money. And the government, if that goes up to 6-7%, then yours has to be 7, 8, 9. That's how it goes. So, yeah, that is a knock-on effect of the U.S. becoming a riskier place to park your money. 7 to what to 9? Yeah.
Economy in ways that hurts all of us.
If this happened on a larger scale and interest rates really went up for everything, it could spiral into a fiscal crisis.
The problem with a debt crisis is that once it happens, you can't just debt your way out of it.
We might be able to borrow during the next crisis. All we know is we have...
First of all, watch us. First of all, fucking watch us. We have and we will. You can't stop us, all right?
Less space to do so than we otherwise would have.
We're not there. We're not going to be there tomorrow. But, I always tell people, look, there's no point in finding out how long the world will wait. Let's not run the experiment. Let's just fix the problem and avoid the crisis.
Okay, how? How can the national debt be fixed? Some policymakers argue if the US economy does better, we can basically grow our way out of it. If more people make more money, that's more tax revenue, that's higher GDP, this ratio gets smaller.
Sure.
Economists say this could work if the debt wasn't already so big and spending wasn't also growing.
You can't grow your way out of this. Most spending is already tied to economic growth. You solve the fiscal problem, the spur economic growth.
And experts say the solution to the debt is simple. Congress needs to spend less and bring in more.
We need to do some hard things. We need to honestly fix Social Security, which is headed towards insolvency. Same with one of the trust funds in Medicare. Those require real choices. We do have to make changes to our welfare programs. We do have to look at how our defense procurement programs work and all the money that's wasted there. We do have to put discretionary spending caps on, and we do have to raise taxes. All of those things, which are like not popular political slogans, they have to get done.
We need a grand bargain that says everything's on the table.
It doesn't have to be draconian, but it does have to be different than what we're doing now.
So is the debt bad? it's not until it suddenly is.
Slowly then all at once, you might say. Madeline Marshall. Hey, good vid. Good vid. Link, it's good to see you. Do you have Hitman installed, and do we know if this is ready? Let's do a quick check. I can spot the U.S. if they just get over their pride and ask stuck up sons of bitches. Americans, we need to swallow our pride and ask Wyatt Matcha here for money. I know it feels bad, but we just need to do it. Wyatt, can we get $37 trillion? Oh, yeah, Linkus. Yeah. Okay, 2 hours? Well, in 2 hours, they're going to do their show. So I'm going to watch the IOI show at 6, and then right after that, I'm down to do it. For sure. I'm super down. Linkus 7. But right now, I'm negotiating this deal with Wyatt to get all the U.S. debt. He's going to loan us 37 trill. Okay, Linkus, I'll call you after the showcase. Sounds fun. First time chatting, even though I've been watching Atrioc for months. I don't know, this feels different. It is different. You're now part of the process, Dev Iron. Welcome to the stream. Do you have anything you want to talk about? Loney said he's going to just spot us. Oh, yeah, true. What happened to this debt problem happens to every Western nation at once? I live in the UK. A bigger recession. I mean, it happened in the UK before, after World War II. That was when UK had to do this really, really, really painful revaluing of their currency because they were trying to pretend they were still a big dog financially. But after World War II, they had, almost no colonies. They had massive debts. They had no export growth. And America took it all. And then the UK had to pretend that they were still a big dog, and they had to revalue the shilling way down. And it was kind of an embarrassing reset. And they had a deep recession, and they had anyway, it is familiar what US is going through right now, where they're kind of pretending to be more solvent than they are. So they should have kept their colonies? Obviously not. But there's a difference between what they did in Hong Kong, right, where they back away of their own choice, and then what they did post World War II, which is they ran out of money, ran out of the ability to even keep the colonies maintained, and usually had to run with a tail between their legs. Does this mean a revalue of the dollar at some point? You don't really have to revalue the dollar in a floating fiat system, but what you would have to do is inflate to pay the debt. You'd have to just print a bunch of money, and it would dramatically make the dollar weaker. It's not you don't pick a number to revalue it at like you do in old times, but when you get to that point of the cycle, it's not good. It's not good, dude. We can either make exports more competitive. Yeah, people say that. I mean, it's true, but that's, there's the Econ 101 aspect of it, which it would do this. And then, the next level is that okay, but the medium term process of that is enormous inflationary pain for everybody. If we close our eyes and go la la la, maybe the debt will go away. I'm not seeing ideas from anyone else. Hung Sheldon's got an idea. What if every time somebody asks for their money back, we go, what? No, I didn't borrow any money. Nah, you playing. Nah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then just ignore it. Just, yeah, what money? We don't even use money here. Act offended? Bro, maybe you owe me money. Telling Japan. What if we used our one time with every borrower? It's actually such a good idea. It's actually such a good idea. This is my one time. Japan, China, Korea, the UK. This is my one time. Just cut me a break. No more debt. Just one mulligan. We start over. Couldn't we just not pay and then fight them off with our $1 trillion a year military? It's not, I hear that a lot. It's not a case of them not, like, if we don't pay Japan, it's not like Japan's going to be like, all right, we're going to attack you now and get our money. It's that nobody will loan us money anymore. That's what happens. You know, you're still running these massive deficits, but no one will loan you money because you've defaulted. And once you default even once, it has this long-lasting effect for decades on your borrowing costs, which again makes mortgages more expensive in America, makes everything more expensive. And like, for example, Greece, when they've defaulted, you know, their borrowing costs are really high for many, 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 many years afterwards. Argentina, people don't trust these countries because they've defaulted. America has not defaulted, essentially since the War of 1812. So we have a rock solid reputation. We always pay back the debt. If you didn't pay it back, you'd lose a lot of. Why is debt just an American-built thing? I think a big part of it is how easy it is to get debt here. You know, we have probably some of the best interest rates in the world on things. You can get, for example, American debt for housing is incredible because we can get 30-year fixed mortgages. That doesn't exist in like any other country. You can get a 30-year mortgage at a fixed interest rate. That's an American privilege. I mean, that's so it makes people addicted to debt because it's so easy to get the debt. And the terms are so good. But of course it adds up. Do we have any idea how much debt is owed to borrowers inside versus outside the U.S.? Yeah, we have the exact numbers. I don't have them on top of my head, but you can look it up. Yeah, we know. I mean, listen, I own U.S. Treasuries, so some of the debt's owed to me. So when you guys are talking about not paying it, I get pretty pissed, all right? If Trump defaults on the debt he owes me, I'm going to lose it. Don't be so selfish. Can you go to Chili's, please? Yes. I can't say how, when, or why. I can say there's a Chili's in the future. I can't even say, I don't even know when. But I do know that big progress has been made on something, and Chili's is involved as well, and we're making progress. That's all I can say. Just know that there's forward motion on Chili's related endeavors. Can we sell one of the states and pay off the debt with that? Dude, you're joking. But unironically, at some point, some of the options on the table are like selling Yellowstone National Park. Like, we need assets on the asset side of the balance sheet that are worth trillions. There's not many things. The things they're talking about are like revaluing the gold. All the gold in Fort Knox is currently valued at 1972 prices. They're going to revalue it to $10,000 an ounce or whatever and be like, well, we have trillions of dollars of gold. You need more on the asset side to make you seem like you're capable of paying your debts. Hey, Truck. I've been enjoying the YouTube videos for a long time now. I just want to say thank you for the educational content related to business. Have a good stream from Germany. Thank you for the kind message. I appreciate you stopping in and saying that. Very kind. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, let me talk shit on Germany for 3... I'm kidding. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Very nice. To what degree are European economies affected by the end of the debt cycle? The main theorized way is that the end of this global debt cycle could cause deep cracks in the EU as a whole program. Because the EU has a shared currency, but not a shared debt, which means countries in the EU can overspend, and it affects the currency they all share. And so that's always been a problem since the beginning, because they don't share tax collection, they don't share revenue, they only share a currency. And so it does make cracks that eventually could become wider or bigger. I don't think that's near term or anything, but that's a problem. Like you know, Greece almost blew up the EU with its debt crisis. They had to bail them out hugely. So, you know, this is like the weakness at the heart of the EU is that fiscal problem. Hey, Truck, I've seen you mention your AI workflow a lot. I was wondering if you could walk through how you use it for research or tags. I mean, the main thing I do is I ask it to quiz me on stuff. That's the main thing I use ChatGPT for, is I ask it to test my knowledge on something by asking me questions. And then after I answer the question, I want it to do follow-ups. So I usually say, like, teach me this Socratically, ask me questions to see what I know, and then probe for the follow-up. I have like a fucking thing like that. And then when you do that, you get that friction in your brain that makes you actually understand something. Because if you watch something passively, it's easy to have it go in one ear and then droop down. But if you have the back and forth where your brain has to work for it, then it sticks in there a lot easier. Might be a dumb question. That's how the EU does it. You know, it helps them conduct commerce across country borders. It's awesome for that purpose. The problem is that some countries can dramatically overspend. And then the bailout required to save them hurts the currency, and they don't share a currency. So the problems of one become the problems of all. Do you see any way in which it's feasible politically for the incumbent party to completely cut the deficit and remain in the White House post-term? This is the big question. This is the big question of the day, is who can make the hard choices? Who can cut military spending and not lose their seat? Who can, increase taxes and not get kicked out? Who can do this? It's the problem. And that is why people are saying that it won't happen until there's a crisis, until there's a problem, until we hit the wall. Until people realize that things are so bad that someone has to step up, nobody will voluntarily vote for the hard choices. That's the great fucking conflict of our age that we're dealing with. That's the end of the debt cycle problem. Why don't presidents make these choices during their second term on the way out? I mean, Biden could have done something in his first term, but the truth is they have a party. In America, we have such a deeply divided party system that even if the president was on his way out, him making the bad choices would tank his party. And then the next party would probably undo their choices they just made anyway. So it's hard. It's hard to do it early. It's hard to you can only really do it after the problem has happened. What does debt cycle actually mean? I'll show you. When you borrow money, or when you make borrowing money easy, line goes up. Okay, line goes up. And you get more, you're pulling forward from the future, right? So there's more economic activity happening now than there would normally be because you have borrowed from the future to buy things now, to build things now. So there's more factories getting built, more people doing things, more jobs getting created. And then that debt gets greater and greater. You keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing until eventually the interest payments on the debt get so high that you have to start beginning to pay it off. And then you get this downward cycle because now there's less activity happening because so much money's going towards interest. Now the money you would have spent to hire that guy or buy the bike or buy the car is being spent on interest payments from all his previous debt. It's the fucking natural downturn that this upturn caused. This is the debt cycle, all right? But in the real world, as this is coming down, we usually find some new way to juice it back up. So it doesn't actually go all the way back down. So there's the mini debt cycle, which is this. This is like a recession, okay? And then it's all part, if you want to zoom out, I'm just going to zoom out. Oh, fuck. It's all part of a larger debt cycle, okay? That eventually gets to the actual peak of the larger debt cycle. That's what we're at. We're at the part of a larger, a big, a grand debt cycle. And that's when it has to start actually going down, okay? That's when you have to de-lever. Or you know, the way Ray Dalio would put it is like straight down. Like a World War II. Like something big that resets it so you can start again. That's the debt cycle, okay? So like this right here would be like 2008, you know? I mean, we're assuming we're at the top. This could go up 10 more sine waves. I don't know. But like this, you know, these are recessions, but we're at the end of a larger, greater debt cycle that we're now at 120% debt to GDP. And that's the problem. Like we're now getting so massively in debt that in a recession, we couldn't do our normal game plan. How do we get out of that last debt to GDP? That's a great question. That's why I want to do. Actually, I'm so glad you asked that because I would love to tell you about this guy. Where's the one where he looks kind of flirty? This one. Here, for Pride Month, I'll put the flag in the background. It's Gay Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower, dude. For Pride Month. Look at him. He's slaying. What I would like, one of my themes that I want to come back to over and over again is that, you know, whether you are more of an Eisenhower or more of an FDR, you know, they both have a place and they both really contributed to making America prosperous. And the thing they had in common, here, I got a fucking, there we go. Look at this. The thing they had in common, whether you were a tax and spend liberal like FDR who raised taxes and raised spending to get us out of the depression, or you are a true fiscal conservative like Eisenhower who deeply cut spending, military spending, massively cut military spending. In fact, had a great speech about the military-industrial complex and how we have to make sure not to take over our lives. If you can cut spending and kind of maintain taxes, really what he did. He didn't even, he probably like down trickled like this. But they both had a deep sense of like, we have to be able to afford this. And so, Eisenhower is one of the GOAT presidents. I think he's incredible. He's what made this possible. Instead of like undoing all of what FDR did on the new programs, he kept them and found a way to afford them. It's incredible. So I think both of them are awesome. I think what we have today is leadership that has nowhere near what these guys had. Nowhere near. The leadership today lies to us and pretends that it will ever raise taxes or cut spending. It does neither. So yeah, we would need someone like an Eisenhower right now, since we have World War II level debt, to come in and find out how we can get back towards balance, which he did. I mean, Eisenhower's speech, I wonder if I could pull it up. Eisenhower Military Industrial Complex speech. This is like the last thing he said on his way out of the door. What's like the iconic? In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. Okay? We must take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry, we don't have that anymore, can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial military machine of defense with our peaceful methods and goals so that security and liberty may prosper together. This guy was a GOAT. These two combined to honestly create all of the 30 years of American prosperity. These two together did so much work for America having 30 golden years. It was Kobe and Shaq. And we don't have any leadership anywhere close to this for a long time. And Reagan. These two and Reagan. Yeah, fucking Ronald Reagan, dude. What did Clinton do? Clinton did exactly what you expect him to do, okay? He got a little lucky because it was the tech boom, so there was more tax revenue because the economy was doing so well. And then he raised taxes. He raised the top tax rate to like 39.4%, 40%. And then he got a blowjob in the White House, the big three. And he balanced the budget. And then, the dot-com boom explodes, the bubble bursts, and so revenues go down a bit. But we still would have been fine. We still would have had a surplus for 2003, 4, 5. But then Bush was like, all right, we have a surplus. We got to give a fucking tax cut. Gives a massive tax cut and a war, and the rest is history. We were fucked. I mean, Bush blew up our only surplus. And then from then it just got worse and worse and worse, because then at the end of Bush 2, we had the 2008 recession. And then Obama came in and did the massive TARP bailout, $800 billion. And from then on, we've just been in this ever blowing up debt cycle. Not even slowing down. So you're saying someone needs to take one to the team and give old Donnie a quick one. I'm saying we need to get Elon back in the White House and on his knees if we're going to get this fucking deficit fixed. It's the only way. Where do you think that bruise came from? Biblical. Okay. dude, I'm hungry. Straight up, I might go offline for an hour and get lunch and then come back and play Hitman and watch IOI. I might do that because I think I'll get too hungry by the time we actually do something. I just come back in an hour. Well, I'll see you in an hour. It's fine. And then afterwards, maybe play a little AoE. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, I'll see you in 1 hour for the IOI conference. Okay? Goodbye. Thank you for watching.